Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Manchester against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Goes wide. In again. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Sterling. Arsenal do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, if a defence can stop their crossing, their chances will very much improve. They do it a lot, and as soon as they can.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre. They've been doing a lot of this with a little bit of success. This is a trend that looks like it's here to stay for a while.
Tries a through ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain looking to get on the end of this. Welbeck shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Welbeck did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
Chip through. Aguero gets flagged offside. Hit long and direct. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Iheanacho. Arsenal have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Kolarov. Aguero. Silva. Now it's Aguero. Now the pass. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's gone for it! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Kieran Gibbs sticks in a foot to win it back. Promising cross. Now it's Welbeck. Welbeck plays a clever pass. And it's Sterling. Looks like a good ball through. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's a good-looking cross. And the ball is out of play. Silva. Iheanacho. Surely he scores! Cut out in the nick of time. Challenge, but well within the laws. Oxlade-Chamberlain passes it through, looks to slip it through, shapes the shoots, it's come back out, and he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And out to safety. That'll be a throw-in. Welbeck gets into some space. Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Worth a try, not this time.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Coquelin, and that's been repelled. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cazorla battles to win it back. And it's Iheanacho. Silva with the ball through. Timely intervention. Can he put it away? It's broken loose. The world at his feet! Raheem Sterling! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Czech did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's...
That's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Manchester go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger, and he's made certain that won't get through. Fernandinho. Kolarov looks to dink one in. Granit Xhaka. Cazorla. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Welbeck. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Iheanacho, and he's whipped it in low. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Aguero, who's steaming forward. Aguero! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Czech maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Fine defending there. Passes it through. Now it's Sterling. Kieran Gibbs. And it's Giroud. Looks like a good ball through. Stones positions himself well and cuts it out. good interception. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Sterling. Looks to slip it through. Cazorla. Giroud showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a through ball. Aguero. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Granit Xhaka with a long pass. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Big chance! Otamendi gets good distance on it. Now the pass. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fernandinho. Granit Xhaka gets it back. Hector Bellerin is the Route 1 option. Welbeck. Cazorla. He's had a shot! That is wayward.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Sterling gets it back. And it's Sterling. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cross deflected behind for a corner. With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Cazorla pumps it forwards. Kieran Gibbs looking up to see who wants it. Now it's Giroud. Tries a through ball. Goes for goal! Goes long and forward. Iheanacho passes it through. Well, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Looks like a good ball through. Clears it out of harm's way. Welbeck demanding a quick ball here. Now it's Welbeck. Zabaleta. Koscielny is the guilty party there. Looks to slip it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Welbeck, chipped through, going for goal! Away from immediate danger. Aguero. And that's that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient in any recipe, and while delighted with the win, they'll also be very pleased to have managed a shutout.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Arsenal against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Into the channel. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Can he put it away? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. They've managed to get it away. Arsenal will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, they have the physicality to outmuscle opposition defences, so with a strength like that, you get the ball in there as much as possible.
Played it early.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Fernandinho. Fernandinho. Silva tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. It is a corner, good chance. Gets up to head it! Aguero has a go! It's come loose. Silva plays it in.
Oh, this has proven to be a really bright start, but they can improve on their work in and around the opposition's box if they want to turn it into something more beneficial.
Passes it through. Manchester get it back again. Looks to slip it through. Heads it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
Company gets it back. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez boots it upfield. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Welbeck. He's gone for it! There it is! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. Yeah, I don't think it's just me, but this sort of pressing really is something that they're doing an awful lot more of these days.
Silva played out to the wing. Well read, he sorted that out. It's a loose ball. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
He can get that clear. Oxlade-Chamberlain with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Clichy. Iheanacho can shoot here. Koscielny with the ball through. Now it's Welbeck. Looks like a good ball through. Welbeck drives it in. And that's been repelled. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Goes wide. Sterling keeps everyone guessing. It's a good-looking cross. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oh, good interception. Silva goes long and forward. Long and high towards the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cazorla with the short one. Ball swung in. That'll be a throw-in. Zabaleta pumps it upfield. Sterling brought forward. What does he try from here? Danger averted for now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played into the middle. That's gone a long way up and away. And the first 45 minutes are up.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Granit Xhaka gets it back. And it's Aguero. Silva. Now it's Sterling. Has a hit! He scores! The second half sparks straight into life.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Welbeck floats one over. Silva. Granit Xhaka pumps it forwards. And the counter is on. There will be a throw-in. Cazorla. Coquelin looks to dink one in. it's Welbeck. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sterling has a look inside the box. Zabaleta. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Sterling. Now the pass. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Coquelin has been sent off. Clichy passes it through, fires it in low. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. It's a brilliant interception. And out to safety. Who's going to make this theirs? Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Silva. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Arsenal didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Early ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Spoon forward. Nolito. With a delicate ball. Aguero. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Nolito. Granit Xhaka looks to slip it through. Hoists it high. Walcott looking to get on the end of this. Keeper's ball. Yaya Toure. He's found his man. Sterling could try cutting inside here. And he's cut it out. He'll have a dip! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Manchester go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alexis Sanchez with a long pass. Looks like a good ball through. Sterling. Koscielny does well to read it and intercepts. Manchester just have to run down the clock. Yaya Toure! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Let's put a stop to that. And Whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Aguero. Alito. Aguero with a long pass out wide. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Welbeck tries to get it forward quickly. And the defence can get it clear. And that's it. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
They've achieved this away win thanks to a game plan which they stuck to and trusted from start to finish. The players deserve praise, and so does the manager, who got it spot on.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.